Hey Deanna, so we're actually back in Indiana. Like you all know, we went to Clifty Falls State Park last weekend, but where are we heading to today?
Big Bone Lake Park.
And that's actually in Kentucky.
Yeah.
We're in Indiana, heading to Kentucky. And in Indiana. Alright, so we made it to Big Bone Lake State Historic Site, State Park, whatever you want to call it. And I think the first thing we're going to do here is go check out some bison. I don't know if Blaze has seen bison before or not. I think we're also going to be taking Cedar something trail after this. Either way, the dog's excited to be out hiking again. I think this is a fairly popular trail because it's only a half-mile long. So a bunch of kiddos are walking down it. There's our nature sounds if you can hear them through all the people talking. Return of a giant. Oh, you can really get right up to them. It's a nice cool day here after we've been in the 80s and 90s, and it's in the 70s today, so a little bit more Blaze friendly. And do not take this sign lightly. If you've ever been to Yellowstone, you know there's tons of people getting right next to those bison and getting injured. Alright, so we just saw a bison over there. Now we're going to be taking the Cedar Run Trail, which wasn't marked very well, but there's only one trail going this way, so we're pretty sure this is the right one. Looks like it might be a little bit more overgrown than the last. It does get fairly narrow through here though, so if you're hiking in a big group it might be a little bit harder. Have to walk in a single file. Definitely much more peaceful on this one. Here's something running out there, probably a wild bison, Blaze. Stop eating random things off the trail. Probably gonna get poison ivy all over us. So now we're hiking back sort of towards the parking lot through the woods here. We're gonna take you on another cool trail that's nearby. There aren't super long trails here, I don't think, at this state park. So it's just a bunch of little ones that you can go check out. But yeah, if you come here after a good steady rain, there's not a whole lot of gravel off the Cedar Run Trail. Well, this isn't the Cedar Run, but a lot of these trails isn't all gravel, so you might be slip-slopping through some mud. So you might want to bring some good waterproof boots if you're going to be hiking here after a good rain. See, I didn't see this trailhead when we first got here, but it's slightly further back than the other one, I believe. A little bit further, higher up as well. So now we're going to go hike on the trail right by the visitor center. I think we'll learn a little bit more about this area and the purpose of this park. So it says, welcome to Big Bone Lake State Park, the discovery of extinction. The great licking place where the earth has a saltish taste that is, does that say agreeable? Oh, agreeable, I thought that was a U. Agreeable to the buffaloes and deer. Benjamin Franklin, January 31st, 1768. So it looks like puppies can come here as well. They just have to be on a leash. So, want to head this way? Whether that's a vegetarian or a carnivore, I don't think I want to encounter it along the trail. Seems like most of the people here want to go see those bison, so heading off on this Big Bone Creek Trail, I don't think there's going to be nearly as many people if you want to get spaced out a little bit more. And now we're going to head back to this salt spring. Go take a bath in some salt water? Maybe not. So apparently that giant guy back there was a ground sloth, which is, it looked like a bear, bigger than a bear actually. I have no idea how fast these guys are either. Looks like there's a little creek over here along the trail too. So it appears we've made it to the salt springs. The region's surface bedrock started at about 450 million years ago as layers of bottom sediment in Ordovician Ocean that covered Kentucky. Below the surface bedrock are sedimentary rock layers that were deposited earlier in oceans and tidal flat. And I can tell you right now, this does stink pretty nasty. It looks pretty nasty too. Not some place I'd take a bath in, that's for sure. But yeah, if you've been to Yellowstone, it kind of smells like that same off-gassing that you would have at Yellowstone. Past the salt, many springs in the Big Bone Lake region consist of brine, water mixed with salt. The process of boiling away the water to collect the salt began with Native Americans using ceramic pans. It took from 500 to 1,000 gallons of brines from the lick springs to collect 1 bushel of salt. That's a lot of gallons. You can see all the salt in it though, how white it is through there. You can see it kind of like a fogginess over there. So we're gonna continue down this trail and see what else we can find. It looks like there's other signs throughout here. It's always cool learning about the different areas we go explore. Yeah. We don't always highlight all the historical aspects on our channel because we're more into nature and just looking around, but it is kind of fun to do that every once in a while too. If you guys like more information in these videos, just let us know in the comments below and we'll try to do that more in the future. So just for a spoiler alert, I think we're gonna start heading southeast if you're on our adventures. Not really sure where we're gonna go yet, but it's a place we haven't explored. Yeah. We were hoping to explore over on the West Coast this year, but obviously COVID-19 kind of screwed up those plans for us. So we're gonna check out the southeast this year. Hopefully it's not gonna get too hot and hopefully we can avoid hurricanes. So we'll have to do it strategically, but yeah, a place we haven't really explored or showed you guys yet.
Hey, please.
You scared the crap out of me, dog. I've never seen him bark at a squirrel like that. He actually is a real dog after all.
That was a big bark too.
Yeah. Caught me off guard trying to read this sign. Apparently Lewis and Clark visited here, FYI. Well guys, I think we're ending our adventure here fairly shortly. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. You can also check us out at
DnSAdventures.com.
And as always,
adventure on.
Barking Blaze. Get those squirrels. Well guys, we got our new Goodyear Endurance tires and they look nice and shiny.